Stevens A-list. Max, you look up and you pay attention to me. These are the top five storylines of the NBA season. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. Number 5, the emergence of the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid talking smack. I need to be MVP. That's what you think about yourself. We know how big time Ben Simmons is. You acquired Wilson Chandler in the offseason. Markelle Fultz is going to be starting for you. Let's see what the Philadelphia 76ers are going to do since they stunk up the joint in the second round against Boston. I expected them to win that series. They got bounced in 5. They got some making up to do. Number 4 on my list, we're talking about the Celtics. A threat. We know what they're a threat to, the Golden State Warriors. That's right, I said it. They are the only team in the NBA, in my opinion, that can take out the Golden State Warriors. And I'm not saying I'd bet my money on it. That's today. Come June, I might be willing to do it, depending on what I see from Boston. But I don't expect anybody else to be that big of a threat to the reigning, defending 2-time champions, 3 championships in the last 3 years. It's the Boston Celtics, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to number 3 on the list, Max Kellerman. Carmelo's impact. Dare I say why? Carmelo, you go to Houston. Excuse me, I didn't say pressure. Oh. I said impact. In other words, this is an interesting story to watch because Carmelo's got something to prove. I believe he can ball. I believe his offense makes up for the defensive liability of Trevor Ariza and Luke Mbah being gone. We'll find out about Melo, who will be with his boy, CP3. Let's go to number 2 on the list. Durant, Davis, Kawhi Leonard. Excuse me, what am I going here? One of these brothers are going to end up in L.A. One of them going to end up in L.A. Now, I don't know who. Will KD stay in Golden State or will he leave? And if he decides to leave, will it be New York or L.A.? Davis, if KD leaves Golden State, will the Warriors go after Davis, Anthony Davis, and say, yo, Anthony Davis, forget LeBron. Don't go to L.A. Come to us. And Kawhi Leonard, will he decide to stay in Toronto, leave for L.A., and even if he decides to leave for L.A., will he go to the Lakers or the Clippers? Stay tuned for that storyline. And number 1 on the list, we all know what time it is, LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers. What will qualify as a successful season? You listen to Max Kellerman just to make the playoffs. All right, maybe a first-round victory, okay? You listen to other people, excuse me, making the playoffs will be an accomplishment. To me, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, a success is getting deep into the second round. I believe they will make the conference finals. That's where I'm at with it.
You don't need, I take all sides. You don't even need me here to argue this list. We just rolled tape from you earlier today to argue with yourself.
It's the top 5 storylines.
Look, 1 and 2 are right. I'm with you on 1 and 2. And I like the number 2, especially the way you set that up. That's right. Some good storytelling right there, because that's a storyline. Right. Number 3, Carmelo. If Carmelo's is the 3rd biggest story, then there's pressure on him, brother.
No.
Yes.
I disagree.
Yes. Stephen A. Smith. Don't argue with me. Argue with Stephen A. Smith from an hour ago.
Tell me, the storyline is entirely different than the pressure.
You said he's
yes, it may be.
It doesn't matter.
No, I said the pressure is different than the storyline.
Yeah, it is, but Stephen A.
I want to see how he does, but to me, there's more pressure on CP3. That's not the story.
If there is a storyline about Carmelo that's one of the 3 biggest stories in the NBA, I disagree with that. Then there's pressure on Carmelo.
No,
you can't get around that.
I said, no. It says Stevens A-list. My top story.
Well,
that's what
I can't argue that.
That's what it says.
You want me to argue?
That's what it says.
Okay, let me give you a couple others in that case. Let me give you a couple others.
I'm interested in that.
Let me give you a couple others, okay? Since this is your list. What about Porzingis' relationship with the Knicks? They're not extending him. He's hurt. It's the New York Knicks.
I'm almost allergic to mentioning the Knicks as top 5 anything.
Okay.
That's my
Now,
issue.
you mentioned Embiid. I think the Simmons-Embiid relationship, again, that is going to be a story this year.
Relationship?
Yes. Because who is going to emerge as the alpha of that team? Whose team is it?
So you believe that? I think that because Simmons struggles to shoot the basketball and he gets off with the assist, he doesn't mind Embiid benefiting from that.
You think they have a good relationship off the court? You think that's all going to be great and everything?
I think so. I really do.
Okay, well, we hear
and they're both good guys. They're both good guys.
I'll give you one more that you're not thinking about, and I'm not saying this is a storyline. I'm saying it has the potential to be if they play well, which they might. Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic in the same backcourt.
Well, you know.
Those guys might light it up.
Listen, the Mavericks have been going ballistic of Luka Doncic. I mean, they love this kid. I'm hearing so much stuff about him. Everybody's acting like he's the rookie of the year.
And don't forget, Dennis Smith Jr., if that dude is healthy, that is a young, insanely talented backcourt.
He's athletic. I like Dennis Smith a lot.
Your storyline. You forgot your main storyline.
Which is what?
Anthony Davis is going to become the best player in the NBA by the end of the season.
Smoothie King Arena, Molly.
Come on, now you're off him because of that?
I'm saying he's going to be MVP. That doesn't make it the biggest story.
You know I'm telling the truth.
You know I'm telling the truth.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what right now. I don't give a damn what's happening with y'all in y'all lives at this particular moment. I promise you, when you watching TV in a main event, a Saturday night, a big-time game on ABC,
I don't want to hear
if y'all see that blimp over the arena and they announce that they're playing from the Smoothie King Arena, the both of y'all are going to break out laughing.
You
can be with your family. You can be with your family, and y'all going to break out laughing because y'all going to remember this.
Like Vince McMahon started a basketball league. Right. Smoothie King led the league in scoring.
So disrespectful.
Watch. You're going to be, listen, you're going to be home with your hubby, and you're going to break out. You're going to be like, what's up? What you so funny? And you're like,
when I was a kid, Smoothie King led the Rucker.
You're going to be with your wonderful kids and Coach Mackey. And you're going to see Smoothie King, and you're going to crack up laughing. Watch over, because y'all know it's true. You know MVP coming from the Smoothie King Arena.
Won the ABA dunk contest.
The Smoothie King Arena.